Let me share the whole screen. Okay. So last class we have seen the login part, right? Correct. We have seen the login part. So I have given you the multi-thread work, right? What are the things we seen? So how many sequences we have created? Login we have created, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. 3 sequences.
We have created selecting WI, right? Then
Yes, sir.
then we have created the Excel file, right? So these are all the what Excel values, whatever correspond to WI5, right? This is all there. So let me put a header this time so that whenever it is writing, it will add a header. Now, so these are the things we have done. So basically, if you remember your process documentation, so I'm going to give you some certain tasks today. So, and I hope you can able to fill it up. So suppose, so I can run the login subroutine. So simply if I start running the login one, it will get me to run the file. It will let me log into this one. So once logged in, you have you have to do this double work. You have to click the work item, then you have to search and filter WI5, right? So once you go to get WI5, right, then you have to copy this part, correct? Now we need to let's figure out. So suppose if you are given with this browser, how we are able to copy this thing? Can anybody tell? So let's make an independent process and understand. Okay. So hoping what you can do, you can keep your this thing logged in, right? And let's hope why this there is an interesting catch about this website, right? So let this will come to this one, right? We'll come to this one, right? Let's create one dummy process, one dummy contact copy process. So create a contact copy process, a dummy process. So this is so so here I'm just going to make you understand that how to do this one. Okay, how to get, so suppose I am logged in into it, so I'm just want this things to copy, right? If you remember, the problem statement was what, that you have to copy these three things, put a hyphen in between, and then paste this data to that SHA1 website where you will get the encryption code. Then you have to paste the encryption code in the where you have to paste the encryption code in the
update work item.
in the comment sites, right? So update work item, then you have to click completed, then you have to add the here. Then now suppose you are only given with that, you have given this URL and your work so why I am telling you this URL is a tricky one. Okay, so suppose I am going, so this is an open challenge for you. Let's see how many of you are able to do it. Okay, so I will open this one. I will insert that URL. Sorry, I have not copied. Let me copy.
Sir, what is the question again?
So you have to copy these three.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have to copy and store in a single variable. Okay, so that your output would be somehow look like this. This a space, this a space like this, so that, or this like this, because this is what we want. And we will copy this value, right? We'll copy this value and paste it in the
सर
SHO.
हाइफन जर्मनी से पहले होगा.
Yeah, sorry. His name was
Match onto the client ID or client name and print its value. Something
what?
like
Yes. So how to do that one? So why I'm telling you, this browser is a tricky one. This website is a tricky one. Let's see. I'll show you. Right. You'll go to this browser. So here, what you want that one, correct? So you know there is one activity to get, that was to text from your website. What was that activity?
Text from screen scraping.
No,
Get
screen
text.
scraping is for
Get
multiple.
text.
Get text. Yes.
Text.
So element exists.
L filter is used to find out when your data is stored in the data table. Okay, so that if you want to get something, that is called get text. Okay, extract a text value from a specified UI element. So you'll put the get text over here, right? Then you will indicate that on a browser. Why I'm telling this is a very tricky website. You see what is happening. Understand? It is not able to determine, the website is such a way coded that it is not able to decide this one. Understand? I'm not, I supposed to get like this. If I get like this, my problem is solved. Okay, but it is not coming like this. It is coming something like this. How to do this?
सर F3 प्रेस करके रीजन सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं.
नहीं होगा. F3 या F2?
F3 से सर, मतलब F3 प्रेस करके आप एक स्पेसिफिक रीजन सिलेक्ट कर सकते हैं.
Press. हाँ.
Function F3 click करके कीजिए.
But so this will again, this will come as okay, that is one way, right? I was thinking of, you will tell me the OCR one. Okay, this is also this is also going to work. Okay, this is the third solution. So I have 4 solutions already. Sorry, 2 solutions for this. So this is the third solution. Let's see whether it is able to extract this output or not. So you have to store this in a variable. So suppose, so this is going to be a string. Control K. So suppose this is CID, control customer ID.
Right. Yes.
So let it store. I'm storing it as a generic value, right? So put a message box. Let's see it is able to grab or not. So here I'll put the CID. So it will open Internet Explorer, I think. Okay.
No, sir, it's taking all of the region.
I told you, now this website, I have already played from the 2-3 times with this website. Okay, so this is a very interesting one. Okay, you'll see that. So it has taken only this, right? Even let me choose the browser, so that it will be easier. Let me choose the Firefox one. See, okay, that's the problem. It has choosing everything, right? Even if you press,
Sir, so get text is the option for this, na?
get text used to text from the element, right? So suppose I want to retrieve this text, right, or copy this text, the functionality is get text, but right. So as this was a secure financial website, matlab simulation of financial website. So what they do, they make this one to copy by a robot impossible. Okay. So how to do that one?
Manually, sir, will take one by.
So manually, if you do, so suppose there is 150 entries, how many type you will get come? So let's see, there is one. So there is one method is there. So that is a little bit programming will be required. Okay. So let's see whoever able to crack it. There is two methods, right? I will show you one. So the easiest method that
So copy the text from a website we use it.
yes. So one is using get text. Another one is you can use get OCR text, right? So what happened by default, this website is throwing this as an image to the robot. Okay. Whenever we are trying to click and copy, it is okay, right? But whenever the robot is trying to grab it, it is showing this as an image. Okay. So there is one two thing we can do. So not very efficient, but this way is also a method that you can go. You all known get OCR. Okay. So there is something called OCR. So you can click this and you can actually drag and choose this one in OCR like you are doing in function F3 now, that you can do it here. Okay. Now what you do, go to this Tesseract OCR. So this is the OCR engine and scale of it. Give it a scale of 3 or 4, right? And you can save the result in a format. So suppose this is customer ID. So Control K, customer ID, Control Enter. Okay, let me delete that one. Control K, customer sorry, I saved as CIC, okay, whatever. Right. Now what will happen, so if you put a message box over here, sorry.
Yes, sir, it's showing.
Why it's having some error? Should I? So can okay? Let me get over here. Text value, okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So that has to be supposed to be text, right? That is one. Then next, you cannot do so. You have to do this multiple times. So there is 3 lines, right? So I will get another one. So I will, sorry, escape. So I will escape this one, then go here, choose the scaling factor 2 3 something. The result will be, so this is customer name. Okay, then similarly I will get another one. This is the country. See, country. Put another message box to see. Sorry.
सर एक सिंगल मैसेज बॉक्स कर दीजिए ना, उसके मैसेज के बीच बीच में स्पेसिंग में से डाल.
वो भी कर सकते हैं. What is the format? CID was there, na? CID plus hyphen plus C name plus hyphen plus C 3, right? Now just I want to showcase. I have done this one already, and just to showcase how it is working. Okay, you got it, right? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is one way. Okay, this is one way, right? So I will show you another one. Okay, so let me create another sequence here, huh? The sequence method 2, met 2, huh? So this required a little bit of logic to understand it. Okay, so little bit of programming skill. Same, the state will be open the browser. Let's copy that one. Right, open the browser, then we are going to do one thing. We'll use the get text, right? We'll use the get text activity right here, right? We'll indicate in the browser, we'll indicate the whole part in the browser. Okay, so if you indicate in the whole part, right? So, so if you go to a message box, right, you have to indicate the value, right? Output value, right? So it will be, so suppose control K. So customer details, see customer info, C info, I'm writing, right? Now I'm passing that into this message box, C info, right? So let's run this sequence alone, run this file. Why it's coming like this? Sorry, I have to specify this browser. It is logged into Firefox. That's the problem. Okay, so now if you look this one, okay, this is client ID. So I'll show you an interesting thing about this thing. Okay, so client ID and this thing. So I have to showcase you this thing. I need to take this copy it and take it to an Excel file. Okay, let me open an Excel file for you. Okay, so that three thing I have copied from there. Okay, understand? So it has come into three different lines, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right now, so there is something in there in this thing in our Excel file. If you go to data, so there is something called text to column conversion, right? Text to column conversion. So if I choose this one and click text to column, it will ask how the column. So this column is delimited. So I have told about that delimiters that in CSV, comma is a delimiter, comma separated value. So here, if you see what is the delimiter, the delimiter is a colon, right? Client ID and the term client ID and the actual client ID number is separated by a colon. So I can put there is a single delimiter, right? Next, so you can go here and put colon symbol. So now you can see how it will look like, right?
Excuse me, sir. In delimit, how many signs are there beside comma?
Anything you can take as a delimiter. Even space is a delimiter.
Like, can you tell us?
Anything, any symbol you find now that can be considered as. So suppose in this example, right? So suppose this is something like that. So x equal to 3, y equal to 4, something like this, right? So suppose you convert this one, right? You choose a delimiter and give the delimiter is equal to, right?
Well, if we instead of giving delimiter equal to, if we give delimiter is the space between them, so the
That
equal to will remain like that. But
yes,
Acha.
yes, that also you can do. So suppose this is x space 3, right? S space 9, 09, right?
So x space equal to 3, can you give x space equal to 3 and then give the space as the limiter?
Okay, then it will be x equal to 3 in that other column.
Okay, that's what that was the doubt.
So that's if you do like this, na. If you do delimiter, so space as, right. So it will look like this. Sorry. So what will happen if you give equal to symbol? It will not show, but it will be there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And generally in Excel file, what happen when you do Excel? If you double click, make it editable, it will be there. You can see here, it is there. But generally Excel में equal to नहीं दिखाता है. Okay.
Yes,
Excel
Equal to is used for assigning values in Excel. That's why it is not showing.
Exactly. So same thing. That's what we are telling, that it is here we have used, so you are able to separate the same. So you can take this concept from here to our UI path. Okay. What we can do now, if you go, just get me my pin. Yes, got it. Okay. Now, if you go to this website, so UI path is what it is called. This UI path. So this is the one we grabbed, correct? Right. So delimiter is our this thing. So if we store this value in an array, Okay. If we store this value in an array, so how many elements will be there in that array? So suppose this is my array box. So how many elements I will get? So this is first converted to text, right? This whole square, right? Then delimiter has been separated. So how many arrays? So this is one. This, how many elements are there? There is two elements, right? Customer ID and the actually ID number, correct? Then next it will go to the new line and check. So this is the customer name and this is the actual name of the customer, correct? Next it will go to the next line. So this will go check the country. Then this is the country name, right? So this array will contain how many elements now?
6.
6.
So it will contain 6 elements. So indexing is UiPath follows zero indexing. That means first element will be termed at 0 location, 1, second location, third location, fourth location, and fifth location. Right. So now after extracting this one, right? So if I take this location, and this location, will I get my value?
Yes, sir.
Number / name / country name, correct? So we got this from get text, then we will store it in a array. So array is a one-dimensional element. Okay, data table is two-dimensional. Are you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So it is a one-dimensional element. So we store this in a sequential file. So what will do that it will go check this line, then go to the second line, check, put in the array. So this will be put in this, then this will get put in these two, then this like this, right? So that is the array one. It will check it out. Now if that is the case, so what we can do is that how to do that. So let me clear everything, clear all drawings, go back to my mouse.
Then the value we are extracting from getText is stored in an array of string.
Yes. See, that's the point. So we have stored this one in array, right? C info, correct?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Right.
after storing elements in an array, what will happen?
It is stored there. Then we have to extract the data from the elements. So all the values has been stored, right? All the point. That means client ID.
Can we extract?
That have done, not done. Just wait. So it is stored this one. It is stored as one memory point, as one this, like this, like this, like this, like this. It has stored 6 points because this is delimiter. We are going. Okay, now if that is the case, how to do this one, right? We have already stored this information in an output. Now what we have to do is we have to store this one as a generic value rather than let's store this one as a let's store it as generic value so that I don't have to bother about whether it is a string or anything. So I will not keep that in a string. Now I will do one thing. So how to create that assigning of those or picking out the element extraction, how to do that one. So this is a part where this UiPath is facing problem. Someone get a little creative here and tell. I'll tell you what the problem is happening. Let's see. Right. So there is a functionality I'm going to use for this that is called splitting functionality. Okay. What is the functionality? Splitting functionality and assigning functionality. So I'll assign, right? So this assignment operator, we have seen the assignment operator during argument. So I am assigning that all these three I am going to extract using the splitting functionality and assign this, this and this to my variable here. Okay, so here I am going to declare one variable called splitted info. So c info underscore split. Okay, this will be equal to, so this will be equal to what? So I am require a little larger space to write. So I'll click here. So it will open the expression editor. So if you click here, this place, it will open the expression editor, right? So what you can do using this expression editor, that, so this is going to split my this variable. So what is the variable name here? C info. Okay. So what I'm going to do, so this is here I'm writing C info dot split, right? So this splitting part will going to generate my split my data into this, what it is called, in terms of this delimiter value. Okay, this will split into delimiter value. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So this info equal to, so this value is going to store, so this is an array of strings. Okay, so here I am going this C info split whichever I have taken. So instead of generic value I am going to give it as array of strings. So array of strings ke liye you click over here array of T and here choose string. Okay, so this is a array of string. Oh, this came. Okay, array of string. So we don't have any error. That means the program is okay. Let's see what result we are getting. Sorry, let's see. So I'll need to put a message box, right? So this will be C info split, right? So this split info, this is not going to show me all the value. That is one problem we are going to see. So let's see the first one, the 0th location, what it is showing at the 0th location. Okay, so we'll see one by one, we'll change and see. Running this file. I need to close this one. So it is the 0th location is client ID, right? Similarly, let's see, just check it out, huh? Because this was this particular assignment na sometimes goes what it is called, sometimes pagal ki tarah behave karta hai. You can see what the problem is happening. What problem happened? Can anyone say, tell? When we are trying to extract the yes, tell, what's problem happened now?
सर इस पर आप फर्स्ट रो का एक्सट्रैक्ट करने की कोशिश किए थे क्या?
Yes.
तो सर फिर भी ये 0th रो का ही दिया आउटपुट.
नहीं फर्स्ट का दिया.
फर्स्ट का दिया, but
पर फर्स्ट में दोनों सेम है मतलब.
So this is coming this as well as this. Understand?
Yes sir.
So how to
सर
solve?
वो सेमी कॉलन से सेपरेट किया है ना सर, तो वो कॉलन वाइज ही सेपरेट कर लिया है,
सर वो
उसको
कॉलन
कंसीडर कर
सेपरेटेड है
लिया
तो हाँ
सर.
मतलब
आईडी को और
like
कॉलम, आईडी और क्लाइंट नेम सर एक साथ ले लिया है, उसके बाद
हाँ
कॉलन के बाद सेपरेट किया
तो
सर.
कैसे करेंगे इसको अभी?
सर शायद लाइन चेंज करना पड़ेगा सर, कुछ ऐसा.
हाँ तो अच्छा okay. So let's see. There's something called environment new line. Okay. So you can put. So that's also one option, right? So you can put this one, comma here. We can give that the next it has to search. It has also going to split if there is new line option are there. Okay. Environment dot new line. Okay. So what does this means? That it is also going to split if there is an new line options are there. Understand? So let's
सर
see.
क्या लिखा है एक बार फिर से दिखा दीजिएगा सर.
दिखाता हूँ ये, इसको कॉपी कर लेते हैं, नोटपैड में दिखा देते हैं, बेटर है. सॉरी. So new line is a functionality in UiPath, right? Environment new line. So once you do that, it's supposed to say as per UiPath documentation, it will tell the line that if there is a new line, also split that new line. Okay. So let's see whether this program is running or not.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually, can you please go back if possible?
Just a second. Let me see. This also not working. Okay. That's the issue right now we are facing with this particular. So basically what does, as per UiPath documentation, so UiPath is told that you can split this one, right? Split any particular variable, right? Line or text variable using the delimiter functionality. So delimiter functionality is this one. C info. So delimiter value is this one. But also if you look at this website, right? If you look at this website, there is another delimiter also there. That is a new line character, right? Because after that, a new line is also created, right? So it should understand that this has a new line character into it. Okay. So can somebody try this thing? Take 5 minutes, test it. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you please explain that part, assign part that I have not followed?
This one.
No, both the thing under assign.
This one. So this is A equal to B plus C, right? So suppose this is A, right? You are storing some data in A. So this is equal to, so suppose let me show you that, yes, notepad. So suppose you have one vector. So you understand vector, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You understand vector matrix, right?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yeah. So suppose I want to get this value. Okay. This is my
2.
The value is 2, but the location is as per our index. So index, if we go,
Position is
1
second.
plus 2.
index position is, this is 0th index. This is
One index position.
first index. This is second index. This is third index, right? So now suppose I am assigning one variable b equal to a of 1, right? That means I am telling my programming, yeah, you should find out the value what is in the first index location of A and store it. So what will be the B?
It is 2.
B will store 2, right? The same thing we are doing here, right? We are telling, so this is B equal to, we stored all the C info part here. We are telling, okay, you take this value, split it according to the delimiter value. So delimiter is this one, okay? Right, delimiter is my colon. Okay. Split it and store that value in the new location. Okay.
So it is getting stored in the 0, 1 and 2.
Exactly. In index wise, yes, it is getting stored index wise.
So 0, 1 and 2 index, na?
Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, up to how many? Basically, it's 6 values are there. Na? Client ID 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6.
Awesome.
Okay. So, okay. Now, though we understand the problem is in this particular part.
Did not follow that environment new line and
So,
that
so as per UiPath's documentation, this environment.newline command should understand that there is a new line after this point. Okay. So this is one line, na? This is the next line. So it should understand this one also and split my program, but it is not working. So that's the point that I'm doing. Try to search something. Okay. In the meantime, let me work out with it. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Search it.
Excuse me, sir.
सर का आवाज नहीं आ रही ना?
No, I just stopped for something. I told you to find some solutions for this. This is a problem statement for you.
मैं 2 बार जूम ऑन ऑफ करके मतलब मैं वेट कर रहा
No. I just told that this, anybody can get. See, what the problem? As per the documentation I have gone through, so this used to work. Now something they have changed to that website. The OCR one is working perfectly, but this one actually, what happened? This is easier to store the data directly to the data table. So that's why we used to do this one. So this is not working. So that I'm telling you, such something. If you are able to see that whether we have any new character to understand that splitting of in terms of your new line. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, can you help me out in this C info split? What does it do basically?
So this is the same thing I explained you in the Excel file, right? So this is so this will split this one, right? Like this client ID alag, ye alag, right? So it will consider split this one as this. So if you type right this machine for the split, right? Let's see. This is also not. So this is an array. So throw me an error, obviously. So this is basically what it is doing. This is this line is doing this thing, okay. And then after doing this, right? After doing this particular segmentation, supposed to make this one like this. It's supposed to make the C info split variable like this. Understand? Understand? So this is what expected result of that splitting.
Means we will get only array value through this, no?
No, it will drag and make this one in a array. Okay. So just a second. Let me share. Yes. So you are seeing about this Excel file, right? So this is first the delimiter will split this two, right? Then this will create like this. Understand?
So,
So this
but
is it.
where delimiter is given over here,
Here
it's
give
not given.
in the program here it is given na. Here. Wait. We are specifying na split my customer information table, right? Where the delimiter is specified as colon, right? But this one also actually working, that this would also understand there is a new line after this one, right? So there is a new line na, after this splitting. There is next is the data is not here, data is right here. Okay, data is here. Okay, so yes, anybody able to do it, the solution?
Sir, so in order to hide a new line as well as that colon, do we use this option?
Not to hide, to split. We are not hiding it, we are splitting it, we are removing. Just a second. Anyone able to see that why this new line is not working? So let's see, just testing, I'm testing something. See info dot split. Mm. I'm just checking whether it is able to pick the new line or not. It's out of bound error.
Well, instead of new line, you can do VBC here.
See what will happen if I remove even this one. I'll show you what is actually happening. Right. So this is the most trickiest part of this problem. Okay. Once we sorry. So if you are removing the delimiter, so you are moving this delimiter, what it is doing, right? So it is considering split, but it is not considering the new line, right? So if you use VVC, yes. So how to bring that one into a new line?
So by VBC here,
Try it. Are you able to do it?
Sir, without with by giving only delimiter here, so it will not give any new line, na?
Yeah, it's not. It will not give in any new line. Okay. So to see how to go to new line, so that's how we do. Let's search if you have a solution for this. Right. So this is where we actually search if we reach to any problem. So you are also welcome to search. This is UiPath forum, right? So if you reach somewhere, so there is something inbuilt activity is also there called split string, right? So text dot split environment dot new line dot to array, comma, string split options dot remove empty entries. So let's see whether this is working. Let's see. There is a solution. Let's see whether it is working or not. So our variable is cinfo dot split. So delimiter one is this one. Delimiter two is new line. Okay, let's see. I don't know whether it is going to work or not. Yes. Okay, it has done taken the run file. Okay, sorry. We have to do the run file operation. Let's see. That was taken that CS OCR text example. Still, that's also not working. Okay, so we'll use OCR. So it's an open problem statement. Let's search together whether we are going to use this one or not. Okay. So let me close all these things and I will use the OCR text one to go further. Okay, so I will show you the process. You can try it, right? I will upload the whole code of this one in the Google Classroom, right? You can practice this. Right. So who is Mr. Shiba Inu? आपको बहुत, you just don't annotate my screen. Okay. Okay. So we have done the third one. So third one is our last one is our problem. Okay. So here what we have to do, right? So we have to do for multiple activities. Okay. So I'll show you the flow process. So here you are going to insert your OCR text one, which we have just done, right? So let me comment it out. Okay. So next step, you have to do what? You have to calculate. You have to go to the so you have to go to the login website, right? Then, so you know what is the attaching of that website, right? Now, what you have to do that we have, if you remember, in last class we have created in our WI5 selection, right? We have created one variable called filtered, this one. So what was the output, right? So this output is stored in Excel file, this Excel file, right? So this Excel file contains all the work process documents for related to WI5. Okay, so what is the next this thing? So here what it is going to do, right? So let's open you Firefox for you. Now next is it has to go and open this particular one, right? And it has to calculate for everyone. Understand? Correct? It has to calculate for everyone. So for that I can use called for each row activity. So what for each row is going to do? So it will navigate to this particular one browser. So one interesting thing I need to show you, right? So this is the worklet of one WI5, right? Next, suppose search. So this is the URL of another one. Let's see another one. This is the URL of another one. So what you can tell about these three URLs? What you can tell about these three URLs?
The last two digits only vary.
Only where this all this part of the string is same. The only varies is this. This is my work ID number. Okay. So which is nothing but is already stored here in this Excel file. or in this data table, correct? Right? So if you see, all these have been stored here, correct? So what we can do an interesting thing. So here we are going to navigate to this browser, right? कहाँ पे navigate करना है? यहाँ तक navigate करके आना है, right? We have to go to navigate till here, and here we are going to paste, right? What we are going to paste? We are going to paste the row 1 value of WI5 Excel, right? The row 1 value, this one. Because why it is in row 1? Because if you see, this is empty. Okay, so this is stored in row 1. So this is row 0, this is row 1, right? Row 1 value. So it is stored here, right? So for each time it will iterate and check this value, right? It will iterate. Click here, right? Rather than clicking all the time by matching WI5 in the web page, right, going to next page and clicking, what we can do, we can directly hit the URL, because the URL is same for everyone except the last digit, which is changing, which is already stored in our database, in our data table, right? So like that, right? Then you can use your Tesseract OCR, right?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have not followed only that part. The number that have been taken over there in the second column, how it will get shifted to first column. You said no, I did not get.
It is by default, it is that only. This is data scraping, na? This one we got yesterday from this operation, data scraping. So we have generated this data table, correct? So this data table, the format is stored like this only. This is not stored in, so nothing is there in the 0th location. Okay, the work ID number, which is corresponds to the number in the URL, is stored in first row only, okay, or the second column. Understand? This is we have done in the yesterday. This one we have done yesterday. We are just extracting that value from yesterday to here. Okay, right? So I'll do one thing.
I am not getting under do part.
So, sir, in the URL option, you are only changing row 1 instead of the.
Okay, let me do it again for you. Okay, let me do this.
Sir, under do sequence.
Let do one thing. Let me do everything again. You know, I'll do one thing. The first option was. Okay, so what I am going to do, the first is I am attaching the browser. Okay, so I'm going to indicate what is my browser. So which page I want to hit? I want to hit this page, my Firefox. Okay, I want to hit this page. Okay, I attach the browser first. Now, what will happen if you see in this browser, this WI5, correct? This WI5 is, each time I have to open this one, right? That is the logic. I have to open this one, correct? So opening a particular link or directly typing this is same. Okay, this is the URL. Either you directly type or you search WI5 and click here. Okay, so for that you have to find on the page where is WI5 is there. You have to do the screen scraping, then you have to click this button, right? So rather than doing, we can do a very simple operation which will make it faster, right? So if you search these URLs, all these URL are same except their WID number, right? So rather than searching WI5 in the browser, I just simply search, I will match these numbers, which is already stored in our Excel file yesterday, right? I will already match these numbers, right? And open that web page directly. Okay. So for that, I am going to use the for each row activity. So for each row, here the interesting thing that what will be the variable? Can anyone tell? Where I am going to search? So I am searching this value, right? Where I am going to search? I am going to search in this data table here. But this data table is created in not in this workflow. It is created in the this workflow, correct? So what to do?
Pass that argument.
आर्गुमेंट पास करेंगे सर.
Then
Exactly. So I have already passed the argument, right? So this is giving the output to that one, right? So there, correct. This is giving output to the argument. So this is something filter WI5 variable I created, which I am providing this as a output argument from the select WI5. That means it is providing me an object which I am going to access from the next workflow, which is copy contact info. Okay, so this is, so here also I'm going to create an argument, right, which is input, right? So this will be taking the data and putting here. So this will be my in-flight argument. Okay, in filter argument WI5, right? So now here what we are going to do now here,
sir, so we have to convert the output of the WI variable into argument. Then
here the value, so this is my WI5, all the WI5 data table here, right?
Yes.
So I'm giving this as a output. So this sequence is sending the data out, understand?
Yes, sir.
And this sequence is this sequence is taking the data in. Okay, understand?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So this is take the data. So here there is one activity here that is called navigate to. Okay, navigate to. So where to navigate? So you have to navigate to this particular location. You have to navigate to this particular location, right? Sorry, you have to give it under double quote. You have to navigate to this particular location plus row of which one? This is the first row. Sorry, kahan gaya? WPS mein. So this is the first row, right? This is zeroth. This is zeroth column. Sorry, this is the first column, right? So I am going to search it row wise. So row of 1 I am going to search. Okay, correct. So it will navigate to that location, correct. One by one it will navigate to that location. Let me save it out. इसको कहाँ पे आया? Validation error. Provides types of objects for operator plus. Why? Achha, row 1 dot to string, because row 1 is numeric. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah. This value is numeric. Sorry. This was numbers. Correct. That was a numeric value.
So what will toString perform?
Convert numeric to strings, text. ToString I think we have done 1,000 times now. Okay. So the error is gone. Right. Now what we have to do, right? Here we have to give, I have to extract our OCR text. Okay. So we have to extract this particular WIP. Okay, we have to extract this particular information one by one. Correct. So tell me what do we have to do? What we did, which was actually working? get OCR text, right? So I'll do thrice. Okay, I'll do thrice because I need 3 times. Okay, so first one, which element we have to indicate? This one, correct? Right. So tesseract we have to define. Please increase the scale because what happened, sometimes these numbers get not very clear. Okay, so and the output, we are storing this one in output. So this was customer ID, CID, enter. Next, this is the name, scale it up. So scaling will make the process little slower, but it's okay because sometimes you will get garbage values in because of bad quality. Okay, so this is my name, customer name.
So what is the use of OCR here?
I explained this one in the starting, right? It's the same thing I'm repeating. This process I'm repeating again. It's the same thing we explained that on that web page. This web page we have spent almost 1 hour. The same thing we are repeating here, nothing else. This is the Germany is the country. So 3.
So can we take a image through OCR option?
OCR is in converting image to text. What is happening? This web page actually created in such a manner. Whenever UI path is trying to access this one, it is behaving like an image. Okay, so that's why. Okay, now let's store this in a variable. Control K. This is C country. Okay, now tell me, right? Now tell me the interesting thing. So here I will put on message box. So this will be, this message box will be CID plus hyphen plus CNAME plus hyphen plus CC20. Okay. Now, interestingly, what you have to do in main, right? So I have put down those 2 arguments here, right? Workflow, we have put those 2 arguments here. So how we put arguments, you remember? How we put arguments? You just have to drag and drop here. So first one is login, next one is workflow invocation, then we have to selecting workflow WI5, then third one is copy contact info. So here, what the changes we have to do in terms of arguments? Someone please tell.
Sir, we will get one from the output, one from the WI, from where we are getting the data table, and then one argument for the copy info workflow.
Very good, very good, right? So what do you have to do? So import argument. So you have to store this argument which output. Right. So I am storing that this in a variable called dt underscore WI5, which is nothing but a data table. Okay, sorry, so yeah, it's a data table. Okay, and I am passing the same data table variable to my this location. Now once we done this one, then we have to run the whole system. Now it will start from the starting. Okay, let me close these things. So it will start from the starting. That means it will go to the web page, login, then click on the work item, then it will search, it will do the scraping. Okay, now what it is doing, it is opening, navigating to each browser. That part will not be showcase to showcase. Okay, it will do internally, it will navigate and will show you one by one. You'll see once the navigation starts, it will see. Oh, sorry, my bad. I supposed to stop this one. Bad idea. Just a second, some error happened.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, about the arguments, do you have to create new arguments or what? Sir, it's showing an error.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you have to convert that variable to argument for this one. You have already created one variable, na, filter, something like that.
Yes, sir, I have converted those two arguments.
Then you have to invoke that argument here in main, in import.
Sir, the same two arguments.
You have to check the direction.
Yes, sir. So it's given correct. For one it is out, then for other it's in.
Yes, and have you defined this variable in the main?
Yes, sir.
This
So
one.
for in the value, what should I put?
Where? Here. Here, na?
Yes, sir.
Define one variable. Define only here in that this one in out segment. Which? Okay. Define a variable.
Anything.
The variable will be data pool. Yeah. Define anything. Na? Any name that will be passed on to here.
Okay, sir.
That will be passed on here as input. Okay. Okay, so we have reached to page 10. Yes, now you can see it has going checking one by one, and will throw one message box. Supposed to throw one message box. Yes. Okay, so I told you test get text was faster, but Tesseract this OCR will take a little time. Okay. So it will search. There is 15 items, so it will search 15 times, and you will throw one text box. Now next is to take that text box and put in SHA online website. Okay. So that's up to you how to do it, how to store this particular line, and go to this website. Go to किधर गया? Go to this website. Go to this website and create. This is the last one, if I remember correctly. Germany.
In the last class, we did data tables. So, is there any way to store all these things that are coming in the message box to store it in the data table?
Yeah, that's the task for you. So that's the task for you. So this is coming 3 different variables, right? CID, CNAME, right? Can you make a build a data table out of it? Once you make the data table, then it is very easier for you to put that value. Okay. Right. So your task is to go after this, create. Now after this is copy paste. Now only type into activity and clicking activity. Type into click, then go back to this other that this update work item. Copy paste the value. So whatever the value will be there, then completed. Update work. So it's after this all are clicking only. Okay. So try for tonight, else we'll complete it tomorrow. Okay, try it tonight. Okay, just a second, let me share the attendance for today.
सर वो आज का रिकॉर्डिंग सर कल भेजेंगे ना सर?
नहीं, मैं आज ट्राई करूंगा आज भेज देने के लिए. ठीक है,
थैंक यू सर.
हाँ.